Morning. So it's been a really busy week. I did my tax return for the last few days, which caused me so much stress. So for the next rest of the week, because it's already Wednesday, I'm going to just work on some crafty stuff and things that I want to get done for my shop rather than delving about writing. So I'm starting a Valentine's bear knitting pattern. This is my tax return forms for next year already printed so that I can keep track of my ins and outs every month. I'm going to be more organised this year. I've got YouTube on, I'm watching Poppin' Atelier, I can never say that word, and I'm cooking. My office studio is in a complete mess because I'm waiting on some furniture for underneath. I've emptied a lot of stuff out and we're adding new legs as supports in certain places so that I can move around the things underneath. So this place is a mess this week. Also, I've got a box of giveaway stuff for an awakening giveaway. I've got a bunch of stuff to get listed on my Etsy. This is stuff for my Etsy. This is a box in progress. Some more jewellery things in progress. I'm making some toadstools, foxes, a Highland cow, a thistle, and a sun. This one's going to be a brooch probably. It's not staying this colour, so it's just the undercoat. And this is a hanger that I'm finally finishing. She's very cool. So yeah, I'm working on various projects for the next few days. See, mess. I went through all my wool boxes and these are specialty wool that I need to find projects for. I went through them all and I took out all my odds and ends and small bits of wool that I couldn't use, and I've put them all in this big box here. This is my crochet project box. In there is a scrap blanket where you use all your odds and ends of wool, tie them all together to make like a multicoloured big long ball of wool, and you just keep crocheting until you have a huge blanket and then donate it to someone. So it's already about the size of a very large lap blanket, and I just filled the box with scraps to the brim. That's why the blanket is on top, because it is literally like full of multicoloured scrap wool. So it's going to take me an age to weave in. Today I am cooking some chicken legs in a soya anise Chinese style like liquid that'll get really thick and stick to the chicken once the chicken's cooked. Just boiling it down a bit because we're frozen chicken. My kitchen is needing a tidy up, but this is my cottagecore type kitchen. I like cooking, I like cottagecore, but I like organisation. My cooker needs cleaned and my dishes need done. This is from breakfast. We've just not long had breakfast. I don't know why the light is on. Don't need the light on when it's just the steam. So yeah, I've just packaged up the giveaway and arranged the courier delivery for the winner on the Lean and Lou giveaway. It was a bunch of K-pop related stuff and a knitted Bora Bear. I've set up a new canvas for a new picture this week. Paint trolleys sat there waiting on me. I've got brand new paints here. I haven't even opened these yet because they just look too pretty to open. I got these online as kind of a gift for myself for completing my very first painting in over 15 years. So I'm going to have to open them up and try them. And of course I'm going to show you the painting. So it's out in my hallway right now because the place it's getting hung up is in the middle of getting done. So this was my complete painting. I'll take it into somewhere brighter, take it into my bathroom. It's my complete painting, as you can see. And it's probably going to hang in the upstairs hall, but for right now it's sat here because the upstairs hall is still under construction. So it can't go in there. The theme of the hall is grey and yellow, and even though this is blue, I think it'll look okay in the upstairs hall. I'm going to turn the upstairs area of my stairs. I may as well show you. This is charity shop stuff. See, it's still under construction. So this big massive area here that goes into this huge area up here. I'll try and climb all the way up and show you. So yeah, we've got this big area. That'll be coming down, this area. All this is all going to be artworks. So as I progress and do more paint, see it's not even painted all the way up yet. Still under construction and we need a stair carpet. So yeah, that's being done currently. And then all my artwork is going to go up there. Wool for my friend. It's really annoying having this in my hallway constantly though. So yeah, that's where things are right now. I need to do my laundry. Chico! Hello, puppy! Who's a good boy? You're the bestest boy. You're about to climb in the laundry, aren't you? To try and go to sleep in it. He's such a weirdo. This, I have to give you an educational video here. This is the reality if you ever do get a tattoo that no one tells you about. And the first time it happened to me, I was totally grossed out, right? See when you get your tattoo? See how disgusting and wet that is? Your white blood cells come out. And sometimes mixes with the ink and sometimes mixes with blood. So sometimes it looks grey, sometimes it looks pink. But this wetness, the first night that you're recovering on, this will fill. Like that, I'll wake up tomorrow and some of this will have like entire little rivers of water in them. It feels disgusting, it looks disgusting. And when you take it off and wash it the next day, it is like a thick jelly, gel, slimy thing that sometimes when you take it off and rinse your arm will come off like big long globules of snot. That's perfectly normal in case you ever get a tattoo. And depending on how much ink is in your tattoo, like how much space is covered, sometimes it's really bad. Like Rossi's big artwork, which is solid tattoo, his was disgusting.
And here it is. Check it out. Please neglect the belt area. We will decorate it later. And for the rest, I don't know, it looks really fun, really cute. Never made anything like this before. So now I think we can start painting this skirt.
I've been doing this for about 2 hours now, maybe 3. And this is what I've got. I've got his ears, his muzzle, his body, and I'm doing his last leg. And then I'm going to sew them together and start adding the details. I think I'm going to put a little heart on his chest. And maybe a bow around his neck. And he's going to have stitching to make him look like he's got bear stitching down him. But he's cute. It's going to be real cute. We shall see. Bear update. So this is how it's looking so far. I've had to order red heart buttons for his nose because I didn't have any in the right size. But look how cute he's turning out, and his legs like can move like the way I've stitched them on. They're like enable him to stand and sit. But he's looking freaking cute, and his arms are going to get added. He's just a big long floppy cute as hell bear. So I love him. I put like dark stitching. I need to finish the bit on his head to make him look like a traditional stuffed bear. Oh, there we go. And he's just so cute. Once he's got his bow around his neck and a little heart here and his little red nose, he's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna put a couple of eyebrows on him, like slanted down. I think I'm also going to turn him into a digital artwork once he's finished, so that he can get made into like a download that comes with a bear that you can print off and use for Valentine's Day. So there he is, looking cute. So funny story is, this orange blanket was because my mum gifted me 8 balls of this orange wool that she didn't want or know what to do with. And it's a colour I want in my room, so I was like, yay, let's make a blanket. Only I kind of misjudged how much wool 8 balls of wool is, and I made it too wide. So by the time I get to the end of this blanket, I realised I didn't have enough wool, and I had to then go in search of another 4 balls on Amazon and eBay. So in the end, this blanket wasn't a free blanket. No, it ended up costing me way more than she paid for the original 8 balls of wool, because this is a discontinued wool and I had to pay a lot of money for it. I figured you might want to see some of the stuff that I've finished up in the last couple of months. Since January, I've been making an effort to restock my Etsy with the things that I hadn't finished or supplies that I hadn't used. My goal is to try and use all of the supplies in my studio, make everything that I have and get them all on my Etsy, and kind of like stop buying supplies until I use up what I have. So there's a bit of an eclectic collection here because I've got a lot of random supplies, but I'm really pleased how most of them came out. As you're watching this video, I've actually sold some of the pieces on here already. They went really fast. But if you go and have a look at my Etsy, you'll see the rest. Okay, so the bear is finished. He's sat up here looking cute. I ended up adding this little tag to him because it's very Valentine's-y. And he is now a knitting pattern on my Etsy as a Valentine's bear that was released in time for Valentine's Day. And he's looking exceptionally cute, may I add. I think we should probably name him. But yeah, he's looking cute. For no reason, I'm going to show you my new rack that I have nothing to put in, just because it was on eBay and I really like old vintage wooden things, as you can tell. I have a lot of wooden stuff and my craft room is full of it too. This is kind of my sort of eclectic collection. Books and trinkets. Most of this came from thrift shops, or well, we call them charity shops. Americans call them thrift shops. And well, this is Corbin the deer. My sister-in-law, well, she's not my sister-in-law anymore, but she was, gave me him like 10 years ago. Corbin, named after someone from The Fifth Element. If you've seen it, you'll know who it is. And that is my baby Yoda that Ross bought me like 2 or 3 years ago. I know it's not a baby Yoda, it's from The Mandalorian, it's not even Yoda, but to me he's baby Yoda. So that is my baby Yoda. He is my 3rd child. Technically 4th, because Chico would be my 1st child. And then my 2 actual children, and then baby Yoda. I thought I would show you my taps. I should have filmed the drama of these taps. So Ross, he's very good. He's a carpenter, a joiner, but he's also really good at pretty much anything because he used to work in the building trade and he was also a project manager. I wanted new taps. I wanted one that was a mixer with a shower so that when I have baths I can rinse my hair. We've got a shower downstairs so we didn't need one up here. It was supposed to be a quick fix. It was supposed to take a day. It took 2 weeks. He had to remove the entire bath, redo the plumbing. That one was a bit easier. That only took a couple of days. And he literally had to cut the old ones off because they were just unremovable. So it took him 2 weeks. But look how lovely they are. I love them. This is my self-indulgent bathroom. It's not finished yet. I need something for up there. I need to sort the shelves out. But yeah. I decided I wanted like a granny chic cottagecore. It's a work in progress, but it's getting there. I just added the towels the other day, and then we've got my plants. This is a baby plant that I'm growing in some pictures. And my self-indulgent bathroom, because he did all the decor at the bathroom downstairs, which is all like masculines and greys and modern. So this is my bathroom. So the finished blanket is folded in half. It ended up being really long it's like the width of a normal blanket, but it's exceptionally long. The blanket that cost me more money in wool than it should have. It was Aldi did this wool. Aldi is if you don't know what Aldi is, it's just like a supermarket. It's kind of like Lidl, and they do like wool every month, but once it's gone, it's gone. You can never get it again. And I had to go online and search it down, and people were like making me pay stupid money. This is the pumpkin I made, because when I was searching for that wool, I got some other wools to try the colour. As you can see, not a match, so I ended up using that wool to make a pumpkin. I was going to sell the knitting pattern for this, but it ended up being so complicated and so hard to sew together that I decided it wasn't worth selling as a pattern because it wasn't a good pattern. And these are my random cushions. One I made, this one's vintage, this one's vintage. In fact, 3 of them are vintage. So 3 of them are vintage ones. I think one came from my mum. I think it was this one. The one at the back, the green one, still needs changed. I like foxes, by the way. But yeah, and this is actually another duvet set that I use just as like a throwover. My bedroom is a work in progress. It is yet another Shockeroony cottagecore. It's very witchy in here, but these need to finish these. They need sanded down and painted this colour. The top, I started by staining the top. This was the colour I was going to make all the furniture, but then I bought the desk and I decided I like this colour more, so I'm going to have to re-sand it and then paint these green. I've got new handles, so I need to do both of them. But Scotland's problem is we rain 11 months a year, so I have to wait on that 1 month of sun so that I can finish them, and then they'll kind of match this. I've also got this one to do. But yeah, this is my rather eclectic. This is where I put some of the stuff that I make on My Witch's Kitchen. This one here actually is viral on Pinterest and has been for a couple of years. I put a picture up forever ago, and still to this day I get daily notifications that the pin has been saved or shared. It's had hundreds of thousands of views and saves and stuff. Still, it's gone viral on Pinterest. So if you're someone that's pinned this on Pinterest, I still own it. One of these days I might actually sell it. But yeah, and this is a little table that I've got to do too, which I'm undecided where I'm going to put it, but I just love it and I don't want to get rid of it. So yeah, I guess that's all for the vlog this time. A little random update. My vlogs will improve and be less chaotic and choppy, or they may not, it's just the way I am. But yeah, if you want to see more of our actual faces, if you go to our Lean and Lou React channel, my face is on there all the time, so I like to give myself a little break when I'm making vlogs and not put myself in them. But I guess I will sometimes. Hopefully I'll be showing you some actual physical doing crafts and doing some writing in the near future. So till the next vlog.